Yo, my peoples. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Great weekend. I relaxed proper because this week was a bit of a mad one, you know, bit of a mad one. Certain things happened that could have put me off my ball, took me off of my current momentum, but that didn't happen. So we're good. Um, if the mic sounds fuzzy or there's like it sounds fuzzy or something, I literally got a little bit of music playing just to wake up the brain cells, you know what I mean? But yeah, what was I saying? Last week was a bit of a shit one. Not charts wise, I mean like other stuff. But um I used the weekend to just power down completely. Um I just literally focused on relaxing. Everything that happened, I just let go of it. It's not bothering me, do you know what I mean? Like it can't throw me off of my shit. I can't let that happen. So that's why I spent the weekend just completely cooling off, unwinding, not focusing on nothing apart from winding down. And now it's Monday. Oh, this is hurting. Ugh. Back's hurting. No pain, no gain, my sons. It is day 7 of my pull-up challenge today as well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I can't lie, lads. The pull-up challenge, man, been struggling. It's been a bit hard. It turns out I'm not that good at lifting myself up. I can push myself up from the floor. I can do that quite well, but I can't pull myself. God knows why. The back's too weak, innit? That's what it is. The back. Whoosh. So gold still hasn't made it down to 1900 yet. Hmm. It's rather weird. This drink's making me sleepy. So this one will do, lads. Um, Charts. Let's look at the charts. So starting off with gold, yeah, boys and girls. What can we see right off the jump? Um, so looking at what I have already plotted on the chart, come into here, made that doji, right? Come in, made this. Sorry, made this, pulled up, made a doji, then came even lower to make the new low. When we pulled all the way up, the wick isn't higher than this wick. It's actually beneath it, by like a pip. But then gold is pulled in and rounded off. Now, the reason it's rounded off is because it's come back into a daily low that was formed, which is this one here, just 4 days ago. Well, Monday now, so that was like what? Wednesday, Thursday. So basically what's happened there is price moved away from it, came out, came back into that daily low, didn't like, so we've closed beneath it, but then price has instantly come back above and then we've gone off. Whereas if we dojied and stayed beneath, I feel like we would have been seeing 1900. But because of that 4 day, oh, shut the fuck up, I'm going to get a drink. 1 second. Pardon me, lads. This thing always happens to me, yeah. When I wake up, like in the first hour and a half, 2 hours of me being awake, I'm very like still switched off. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why it does this to me. I can still be yawning. I reckon I could lay down and after about 30 minutes, I'll probably fall asleep. But it literally takes me so long to wake up and it's fucking irritating. There's other days I wake up and I'm literally on the ball. But today, mate, I've woke up a bit sluggish. What is this shit? Oh. Right, we'll start again. We won't start again. We're gonna move on now. But the reason it didn't come any lower is because this low here has been respected. And price literally moved away from it. So we've come up, doji'd, hit that box again, hit this band, and then we've absolutely smashed through it. But look, can you see how this candlestick didn't close above that? It didn't close. So I'm a bit unsure of what's going to happen right this second. But I kind of want to be quick on today's thing because I need to join a meeting which is starting in 2 minutes. I don't mind being late, but I don't want to miss it. What I'm going to do is clear my charts, clear that. I don't get attached to nothing. I could plot a whole chart, clear it, and do it again, just for banks. So, lads, we're starting off with a trading plan. What's the trading plan? Written pages. Where did I do it? Pages. Hey. All right, so the trading plan, lads, very short and sweet. I've had a large one before, and it's honestly not needed. 3 month and 1 month time frame to find long-term direction. Yeah, just to give yourself an overall idea of where the charts could be going. 1 week time frame to mark out the current week and previous week highs and lows. So that's to give you like, so as well as seeing the overall long-term direction, this is to give you an area to trade in between. Yeah. Right out the most recent areas of volume and putting on sessions and stuff. Daily time frame to mark out daily ranges where the volume is. So this is where it becomes a thing of intraday, because you're now looking at most recent price action and where the most recent volume is coming from, and you're plotting that onto the charts to give yourself targets to trade to, or even possible opportunities to take. 4 hour time frame to mark out the intraday, intra-week areas of volume, paying attention to structure as well. So this is where you're marking out lower lows, lower highs, or you're plotting. So sometimes my charts will look like it's got ladders underneath it, where I'm just marking out every single point where price just like moves 100 or 200 pips. So as well as getting structure, we've got intraday ranges on here, but this is more, how can I explain it? Like, so these are the daily ranges, but this is marking out like candlesticks, and like this where it gets intricate. The small details is what matters, because then you come down to the 15 and 30-minute time frame and you mark out the session highs and lows, and then you start finding trades. So I can't lie, the daily and the 4 hour sort of hand in hand, they're tied together. But really and truly, we could get rid of the daily ranges, because there's weeklies and 4 hour zones that probably come in the same area place. But I just leave it just to build confidence. It helps me. So why would I remove that? If you don't know, get to know. Get to know, lads. I've read this book once already. I'm about to go through it again. It's switch on time. Switch on time, bruv. Know what I mean? Fucking hell. So fuck a trading plan. Look, I'm 4 minutes out. Right, no more fucking about. I need to be quick. Weekly time frame, plotting out weeks, highs and lows. Week high, week low. That is where we are in between. I'm going to plot one on each end of the scale. So what? We'll go there, and then we shall go there. So we've got last week's high and low. No point plotting on previous week, because that's there and there, and it just wouldn't make sense. So 4 nice levels to go from. Coming on to the daily, marking out previous from the left, previous areas where money has just flown from. So if you plot this one with the crosshair, you can clearly see. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Got stuck. Well, you can clearly see, yeah, with the crosshair. If you look, and you see how this candle here, this one, it closed beneath it, and then we had this wick and a candle continuation. Very good. Very, very good. If I plot it, you might be able to see it better. Dun, 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 dun. So 'Dun, dun, 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 Right. So this candle here, see how it's literally come and it's so ever so slightly closed beneath it, and then wick, and then ta-da. It's a great area. Absolutely great area. Even this area here, that you can see that this was the floor for this whole consolidation period before it smashed through. And if you see, price smashed through it here with this candlestick, gone, and then bow down we go straight to the next weekly low. Um, but yeah, that's just a couple examples of good daily ranges. Delete that. And we're gonna go too low, too close to the weekly. It's the same now. This one is gone past now. We have this down here, which comes with this. So can you see what I mean? Like sometimes the weeklies will cover the daily regions as well, and you don't even have to plot anything. But then if you look left, you start finding areas like this. Looking here, you've got daily regions here. So yeah, nothing for me to plot on a daily on a daily time frame. That's the good thing as well. Like you don't have to force something onto your charts. Do you know what I mean? You really don't have to force it. I forced something here. You're not supposed to be there. So we're not in a daily range. We can't plot no daily ranges. But what we can do, you know what? Fine. I'll plot this one. I'll plot that one. Because we could get just a retest and then continuation. But I'll leave that on there. Now what I want to place is the daily high and low from previous. So obviously today's Monday, right? Market opened. Does it give a time? No. Later. We got the daily high. We got daily low, which is down here, which I don't really need to put on. But what I will do is plot on the daily low because it's opened here. So now we've got our areas. We know where we're in the weekly low. We're in between the two dailies at the minute. So if we come on to the 4 hour, we should be able to see that this is really and simply just coming straight up. If you wanted to do a little something, For bands, yeah, I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set that and see what happens. But yeah, gold is bullish. It's coming up long term. Long term, it's definitely coming up. Just, I'm not convinced. The only reason we're even dropping at the minute is because of this monthly fucking candlestick pattern. We should be coming down to about mm, 1885, 1900s. That's the lowest I can see price coming to if it keeps falling. But yeah, I've got my little I've got my little setup. Now let's see what happens. Obviously, this is take profit one, take profit two. I just set it to the highest point. Um, so yeah, that's gold, lads. That is gold. Let's look at. Should we look at Euro AUD? Okay, so Euro Euro AUD is quite bullish. We got highs. We've got a 3 point trend line. That's two things. And then we also have the fact that this huge candlestick has just been formed, taking out 2 previous weeks of price action. And it's a complete, that is, I forgot the name of it. Oh, shit. We gonna find it, lads. We gonna find it. What candlestick formation is that? By the way, yeah, I've got books and books of notes from all the times that I was learning. And I even, I literally have a whole flipping page. Ah, candlesticks. Oh, you can't see it because of the thing, but oh, it's so shit. But yeah, both pages, plus the other two sides, literally, I've drawn on the candlesticks and wrote down what they mean. It's like, um, so that one there, that's a morning star that's just formed on the weekly, where it rounds off, and then this bullish candle engulfs both of these, and it's like a complete rollover. Do you know what I mean? Like a U. But then now this is being transferred into the bullish direction that we're seeing. Wow, this book, man, giving me flipping nostalgia. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, into two. My fourth year starts this year. So Euro AED is bullish. Now that we've discovered the long-term direction, we're gonna come on to the daily, clear these fucking charts. Clear these charts. So we know Euro AED is bullish. We know that. We know it's bullish. Um, don't even want to set that because I know it ain't gonna come anywhere near. Um, damn it. See, this pair's a new pair. I want to keep to the same concepts. I'm gonna snap it there simply because you can see this candle close beneath it. We've had the wick and the push. So this area seems to be, we had the wicks into here as well. All of this money coming in. We've had that move come, this move. We've had this, even this coming up into it. So this area seems to be quite important. The weekly high and low is so big. It's the weekly low, it's the weekly high. Looking at the daily now, we've got that. Can you notice how my weeklies as well, yeah? I try to snap them to the wicks as best as possible. Because if you keep the weekly wicks, right, and the daily bodies, so here I've got it on the bodies, weekly is on the wick right there. Obviously these aren't, this is different, this aren't, but the weekly low is right there. This is just previous. But yeah, it stops me from getting manipulated because I'm catching the tops and bottoms of each. I don't know, it's weird to explain. But it stops me getting stop hunted, I guess. Um, but yeah, daily on the bodies, weekly on the wicks. And then when you come onto the 4 hour, it's all about it's all about structure, blowing out your highs and lows and stuff. Let me just look here one more time. So we've got this area, and I literally just follow price with my arrow, finding good spots. This one's covered by this one here. Bow off, too high, too high, too close to the weekly. Shit. We could put this one on there. And we get that break, we know it's coming up to here. Um, we've got a nice, can you see how we got the waves up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then boom, all the way down, yeah? Can you see this area has been broken? Now we've got a new low, it's pulled up, made a new low again, pulled up, made a new low, pulled up. Well, I guess this isn't, if we if we step back and don't see this, as a higher low, and we see this as the higher low, then it becomes a thing of down, up, and it's literally doing what this is doing. It's beautiful waves. This is called the wick off. Elliott wave. One, two, three, four. I do believe 5. It could either be 5 to there, or it could be 5 for the new low. But that is a perfect Elliott wave. So if that wants to follow through and continue, then we will get the push down to here. We could also use a Fibonacci. And it is currently coming in big candlesticks. Now we've got the small one. Hopefully we see a rounded off formation here. And it becomes nice on the smaller time frames. It is slowing down. So yeah, by the end of today, we could be in for a nice flipping intraday bearish movement. Which does make sense. Simply because of one, how this weekly formed with such a big candlestick. Usually there's a wick of like, just easing the pressure. So it'll form a wick and then continue. So that lines up. But this daily is on a mad thing. That's 3 touches of a trend line as well. But can you see how it's broken out of it? I don't like trend lines. It was literally breaking out of that trend line. So I guess we'll see, lads. We'll see in it. We'll see. But we've got the daily and the weekly, which lines up with the Fibonacci levels. So this whole region, really and truly, man. Are we, lads and ladies, going to get the continuation down to, I like that level, 15700? No, we'll do 158. Fuck it. 158. Are we going to get this rollover, lads and lasses? We'll find out tomorrow. Do you smash a Rooney? Still trying to do some bullshit. Do this. It's a new week, lads. Clear your charts. You're a JPY. Now look. So started off strong, and then bow straight back to the high again. And then if we pull it over, you can see it's come into the weekly, it's come into the high, rolled off. Now we could be in. Could be in for a continuation up here, boys and girls. In a bit. Euro JPY, just save that. What about GA? Okay. So GA is at the 78 Fibonacci right now. So we could be seeing a rollover from now. If we get a 4-hour engulfing candle that's comes straight back beneath this and takes all of this out, then we're falling. but it could spend a few hours just consolidating, doing some bullshit. And then later tonight, it could confirm the situation. Because Monday's usually quite slow and low volume. So yeah, I'm going to leave GA still because it's still in that Fibonacci range. We could still roll over to the downside. Okay, boys and girls. Okay then. We looked at gold already. We've got a little sign. So we're coming down. We're coming down into this box now. I promise you, boys. Promise. It's coming. Leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. GA Euro USD. Euro USD is falling. It is bearish. Can you see how it's reacting to these areas though? A daily region there, spiked straight into it. Even this area. Crazy stuff. There's bear shit on there though. So we plot the weekly. Last week's high up here. And then last week's low there. Got the low. Oh shit. We got today's low that's been made. And today's high. You got to play it on, lads. You got to. And now this is what you do. You trap it. It's literally trapped. Wherever it goes, that's where we can trade. And this is the greatest thing, yeah? Because we know from looking up here on the monthly and the weekly that Euro USD is trying to fall right now. So if we know it's trying to fall, what can we see right here? Boom. Massive break of structure. Price completely smashed through this area, made a new low. We've now pulled up here. So we could, let's say we round off here, pull up a little bit. I'm going to plot on, I'm going to plot that there, yeah? If we get the break above today's high, we're coming up to this region. And then once we get to here, it's going to be an absolute sink off. If this doesn't happen, then what's going to happen is we're going to float about in here, and then we're going to absolutely sink off down to this lower region at 1.085. All right. But yeah, we're going to wait and see what happens. That's going to be it for today, boys and girls. Oh, episode 24. We literally got 1 week left. 6 episodes. And then you guys will be seeing me less with hopefully better results. Hopefully this has put me into like a constant thing where these charts just get it every day. Even if it's only for an hour. Where I'm just on the charts, focused and zoned in. But yeah, guys, thanks for listening. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.